Hi everyone, this is Mr Neel Raithatha, also known as the Wax Whisperer. I just want to start off by wishing anyone who's celebrating Diwali a very happy Diwali today. So Diwali is a Hindu festival which symbolises light over darkness, good over evil, and Hindus all over the world will be celebrating Diwali today. And if you are too, again, wishing you and your family a very happy Diwali. I had a patient who attended with bilateral, so the term bilateral in terms of ears means both ears. Bilateral fully occluding, so occluding means when the ear canal is completely sealed and blocked with dead keratin plugs. So keratin is a protein that's found on our fingernails, on our hair, and it's essentially dead skin, whereby the dead skin has lost all its intracellular fluid. So the intracellular fluid in our human cells is where all the organelles are found and all the chemical reactions take place. And as the skin dies, the skin cell in this case, is unable to retain that intracellular fluid, and it leaks the fluid, and that's replaced by a protein called keratin. And in this case, this patient's ear canal, the skin that's lining the ear canal, as that skin's died, in most people the skin would migrate sideways out of the ear like a conveyor belt, but in this patient it doesn't. It's a chronic problem. Every 2 or 3 years they have to attend and have these skin plugs removed. If left untreated, there's a potential for the patient to suffer from keratosis obturans, and that's when the skin plug starts expanding and compressing against the ear canal wall, which is obviously very painful and very hard to remove. If you watch the playlist I have on keratosis obturans, you'll just see how serious the condition can be and how difficult it can be to remove the skin plug. So with this patient skin plug, you can see there's a lot of dead skin being removed. Some of it's coming out in plugs, some of it's coming out in ribbons. Dead skin, a bit of a giveaway with it. It's quite glossy in appearance as opposed to wax typically. And also, even when it's in plugs, sometimes you get coils of skin like this. You can see it's like a ribbon and it's unravelling itself, so to speak, almost in a helix structure. What's the treatment for dead skin plugs? There's no real treatment. If your skin doesn't, you might just be one of those unfortunate people whereby as the skin dies and sheds, it doesn't migrate and it collects in the ear. So over millennia, our ears have evolved, so the skin as it dies and sheds, it moves sideways out of the ear naturally. And if it doesn't, this is what can happen. The patient's ear can be full of dead skin. So the only real advice I can give is more don'ts and do's. Don't poke in the ear, don't get water in the ear. And they can try that. Just come back to the moment. There's a patient's eardrum, nice and healthy, and they could, if they wish, just use regular dosages of olive oil earwax spray. I can't guarantee it's going to work, but it can help moisturise the skin and perhaps help it to migrate. So a lot of people who have undergone radiotherapy around their ear regions, they also have they suffer from a collection of dead skin in the ear. The radiotherapy itself, I did ask a radiologist this actually. I had a patient who's a consultant radiologist, and they were explaining the mechanism behind it. But radiotherapy inhibits certain cell function, which then means the skin can't migrate out. So there's the patient's right here. That came out much easier. It came out in a large plug, some residual skin at the roof of the ear canal, very lateral near the entrance. And the patient's symptom-free now, and we said we'll meet again in 3 years. And there's some close-ups of the skin plugs. And I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and you're keeping well and safe. Take care, speak soon, bye.